you're only going to find that stuff every once in a while. And so to find this bread and butter stuff is really what makes eBay tick. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. My name is Kevin and we are in the Commonwealth cabin today. And I was thinking about what sold today. And I was just looking at the items and I'm like, there's nothing sexy here. There's nothing amazing that I can, use as a teaching point or something interesting for the show. And then I thought, you know what? That's just bread and butter stuff. And that's what this is about. It's about making money. It's about cool things. I wouldn't do it without some of the cool things like you can see over here in my shelf. I like to sell this kind of stuff. I think it's interesting. I like to sell things that I think are interesting. I think most of us do. But you know what? You're only going to find that stuff every once in a while. And so to find this bread and butter stuff is really what makes eBay tick. And it's what makes the money come in slowly but surely. And it's also what makes consistent sales. Being able to pick all kinds of different things gives you some consistency. Sometimes video games are extremely hot, obviously, right now. If you've specialized in video games, you're making a killing right now. But is that going to be true forever? Are video games always going to sell? They're probably going to sell for a long, long time because almost everybody who's like 50 and younger have that experience in their past and they're always going to go back and play those games they played in the past. So maybe that's not the best example, but glassware used to be really, really hot and then it just went dormant. And I think it's seeing a little bit of a resurgence right now. So being able to pick all kinds of different things is a benefit, but it's not for everybody. And I think that people should really think twice about picking what is local to them and what makes the most sense for them. I live out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm the jack of all trades, the master of none, and I try to pick everything because there's just not that much out here. There's no Nextdoor app here. There's the app, but there's nobody on it because there's nobody next door. There's, Facebook Marketplace, but I got to travel 20 miles this way or 20 miles this way, or maybe down the road a little bit to get a few people, but there's not a lot of sales there. And there's also not a lot of sourcing there either. So those are some things that people should think about. If you live in a bigger area, you can specialize in certain things and just look for those things. I got to thinking about this the other day at a garage sale that I was at, and I saw a gentleman who I often see, and that person basically looks for video games. Other vintage kind of collectible pop culture type stuff, but almost exclusively for video games. So that person goes to a garage sale and doesn't see it, goes to the next one. Goes to a garage sale, doesn't see it, goes to the next one. And you get the point. They can get through garage sales a lot quicker than I can get through them. And so they're going to find video games more often than I am because I'm going to spend a little bit more time at a yard sale. So if you live in an area and you want to specialize in one particular thing, I think you can do that and do it as successfully, or if not more successfully, than learning every single genre and doing it. But there's also a case to be made for trying to learn all kinds of different things to pick, because you know what? That guy did find I saw him coming out of a sale that I would have been to sooner, but I was searching for all kinds of stuff at the sale before it, and he pulled a box of video games out. I think he paid $20 and he had 2 Guitar Hero guitars in there and a box full of games. So he's going to do really, really well on that. And I'm really kind of upset that I missed it. But you know what? At the sale that I just spent some time at, just before that, I found an item that most pickers aren't going to find. And hopefully I'll get to show it to you in a few days and show you what we sold. Hopefully as a what sold video and not just, hey, look what I found video. So these are no items today that you're going to see that are going to be like, man, you should post that on Instagram kind of item. And I love on Instagram, I love seeing those bolos out there and just checking out what people are finding and what people are selling. And I learn a lot from those. I don't think you're going to see too much of that today in this video. You might see 1 or 2. But you are going to see what sold, and you're going to see a little gift from a viewer and a Homeschool Hustler store sale as well. So let's get to it. Hey, talking about this topic today got me thinking about how long it's been since I had a day without a sale. And I cannot remember it. So it's I think conservatively, I would say it's been years without a sale. So not years without a sale, years without a day without a sale. And that is including some vacation time where I'll adjust how many days my shipping is. So I'll adjust shipping. You know, if I'm gonna be gone 7 days, I'll put it at 10 days. And then once I'm there for a few days, I'll knock it down to 5, and then I'll knock it down to 2 as I get closer to coming home. So that's what I do, and I still sell items when I'm on vacation, which is kind of cool. It makes for a lot of work when you get home, but at least you're still making money. All right, here is something I picked up. I think I paid $5 for this. I'm pretty sure that's what I paid. I can't remember. I can remember the lady I bought it from and the sale I bought it at, but I can't remember the exact price. But I think it was $5. This sold for 40 bucks. Lord of the Rings DVD special extended edition. So it's the whole set of them, and it's got extra stuff in it, obviously. And these sold for 40 bucks, free shipping. And so the shipping on these will be, I don't know, probably around $4 or so, media mail shipping. And then figure 4, 6, 10, 15. You know, I'll make about $26, $27 profit on this set right here. This was a $1 pickup. It might have been a $2 pickup. I can't really remember. I think I'm getting old. I used to be able to tell you exactly where I bought something, exactly how much. But I got so many things swimming through my brain, I can't remember. I look at him, boy, Tom Bosley, and all I can think of is Happy Days and Me TV. So, and I remember this thing. There's 43 total episodes, the entire series, the complete series here. Fowler Dowling Mysteries. And this one sold for $23 free shipping. So if I paid $1 for it, it's still going to be a pretty nice little $14 profit, $15 profit or so. This one, by the way, is sealed in the package still, which is why it went for as much as it did. All right, these are just a couple of micro machines. They're the Monster Truck Monster Micro Machines. And it's the Equalizer, if you remember the monster trucks, and No Problem. And these two sold for $16 plus shipping. And this is something that I did. They're really light, so I definitely put it on there. And I did first class flat rate shipping. And I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing it through Pirate Ship. And these are going to Hong Kong. I think it was $10.95 is what we put. They'll stay under 4 ounces for these. Don't be afraid and say, well, that's $10 shipping or $11 shipping. I think it's $10.95 is what we put on it. And they're going to charge you all those fees. They don't. They would actually charge you the fee as if you were shipping it in the United States because they want to encourage those international sales. Maybe that's something we can talk about on another day. So first class, flat rate, international through Pirate Ship will only cost me $10.95, I think is what it'll cost. Maybe it's $9.95. I can't remember. I got to look at my chart over here. At any rate, we got $15.95 for them, and we're going to add that to the unexpected jackpot sale. I think we call it the Estate by the Lake. Looks like I need a new sheet on this one. We are up to $679 after fees and after shipping. I'm going to pick you up and walk you over here and show you the video games. All right, just so we don't have to go through every single video game here. This one was really cheap. To be honest with you, I should have put it in my booth, but it kind of got caught up in the rest of them. I think I put it in the wrong pile when my boy went and looked through them. We only got $6 for this one, free shipping, and we'll still make a couple bucks on it. It's pure profit at this point. This one here went for $9. This is a pretty good little game, surprisingly. This is not the type of game that you would think would sell, but it does, and normally it goes for, I think you can get new ones or excellent complete ones for around 10, 12 bucks, and this one I think got $9. Harvest Moon. My wife turned me on to this. She's found a few Harvest Moon things at Goodwill, and she's like, hey, you got to look for this. And I'm like, okay, will do. So this one came at Giant Lot as well, and this one sold for $12.50. I think all these are free shipping except for this lot right here. This Halo lot. And this one, my boy put these all together. He's like, hey, sell these in a lot. You'll do okay. $29 plus shipping on that lot right there. All right, while we're at it, I'm going to walk you over here, and I'm going to show you this nice little gift that we got sent to us. All right, here it is. And this came from Flipping Hot Finds. And this is Pam. And Pam, thank you again. You have sent us a few really nice things, and to my family as well. And I believe Flipping Hot Finds here is the one who bought that giant lot of t-shirts. Let us know how you did on those. I'm assuming you're reselling them. Hopefully you make a little profit on them, and let us know. Send me an Instagram. I think you're on Instagram. So thank you. Look at this. This thing is awesome. She says this kind of covers many of the aspects of you, your resale business, your history, your teaching career. I think that says career. So that is awesome. Plus, I love blue and white and red and black. Look at that. That's good. I don't know. Anyway, 200 years, and this is really kind of cool. Obviously, 1976, year before I was born. Elvis was alive back then, y'all. And that is so nice of you, and we are going to find a great place for this. I might even put it over here. I need to find something to put to back this wall up right here, I think. I think that might be where this one goes. At any rate, as you say on your note right there, we're going to head into the eBay cave and see what's sold in there. Let's go. All right, a couple things. We're going to continue the bread and butter stuff. And Sophie came down. If you've been watching the show for a long time, we used to do the show all the time in here, and Sophie would come down all the time. Now she just comes down when she hears that I have peanuts. I often snack on peanuts and have a little drink or something in here. And she heard me get the peanuts today, and she's like, I'm going down there. So here, let me give you a peanut. You eat this peanut. As soon as I stop giving her peanuts, she's not going to want to stay anymore. So, $12.95. No, I take this back. This is $9.95 plus shipping on this, and we're into these for less than $3. So, not huge profits on these, but my wife's been listing tons and tons of them, and we'll end up making probably $500, maybe even $600 on all these Under Armour shirts you've seen us sell, and we're going to be selling for the next, who knows. She lists maybe 3 or 4 a day, so we'll be selling maybe 1 or 2 a day, I hope, for the next month or so. But not huge money. I wouldn't go out and say, oh, I gotta go pick up Under Armour. It's really not worth it most of the time, certainly not at thrift store prices. And I like to just list everything at one time. I do that with VCRs. I'm gonna do that pretty soon. You'll see a couple back here, but I've got like 8 or 9, and then some DVD VCR combos, and I just like to test them all and list them all at the same time. And that's what Blue Ridge Mom is doing right now. And she's maybe a third of the way through the pile. Hey, we have an in-a-man going out to Brittany, George, and Sandra. And Sandra says, hey, really like the videos. I'm learning much needed info from you. Thank you. So thank you, Sandra. We do appreciate it. Now, I do like to pick these up. These Under Armours that have, this is obviously Captain America here. And these sell pretty darn good. This is a size large, and it sold for $13 plus shipping. So if I see these out and about for $1 at a yard sale, I'll pick them up. It's definitely worth it. When you can sell a shirt for $10 profit, to me, it's worth it. It's easy to take pictures. It's easy to list. As long as it's in good condition, you're not going to get negative feedback, and they don't break. All right, have one going out to Brian, and he says that he and his mother enjoy reselling, and he's been doing it for a long time, and she's just been doing it over the last couple of years. He says, oh, there's 2 of them. Could you give us 2 misfits? And we're shipping 2 misfits out to you in New Hampshire. So Brian, and to your mother, thank y'all so much. All right, in between clips back there, Sophie's getting a little unruly. You don't see it because I'm editing it out. But she wants these peanuts, and if she doesn't get them, she's going to make trouble for me, aren't you, girl? So I'm going to give you one more peanut, and I'm going to take you upstairs, and we're going to finish this video. I've got 2 of these going out, and they're going to Sheila, and Sheila is a viewer. I was panicked you had sold out of these. I think now I just have 1 left at this point because somebody else bought one. I knew from the first time I saw you put them on a video that I had to have one for my grandson, and one for my grandson too. Thanks for all you teach us. Your whole family is adorable, Sheila. Sweet vintage pics. So last time I didn't hit the button, and I got a bunch of complaints in the comments, so here goes. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Gene Autry, used to own the Angels where I grew up. I met him one time. He wouldn't autograph anything for me though. His wife didn't let me. Holly Jolly Christmas, Burl Lives, and ho ho ho, we are Santa's elves. So thank you, Sheila, and we've got 2 headed your way. Hey, one going out to Bruce, new viewer to your channel. We find Bruce and somebody else, maybe Paula and Bruce. New viewers to the channel, we find them very helpful. We've been in the antique booth part-time for years, but we'll be retiring soon and hope to be doing a lot more on eBay. We'd like to do YouTube too, but we're not brave enough yet. Athens, Ohio, Paula and Bruce. So that's awesome. I do antique booths as well. I'll tell you what, I've had a lot of people ask me questions about the antique booth, and I'll do a little video on it. Next time we do an antique booth video, we used to do 1 a month, but with the booths being shut down, we kind of have put that on the back burner. But eventually I'll get my wife on and we'll do a booth video. You can make far more money on eBay than you can in an antique booth. I can tell you that. Well, I shouldn't. That's not a blanket statement. It depends on what you're selling, how you're sourcing. But I would say that most people who do antique booths are going to make far more on eBay than they are in an antique booth. But I still love the antique booths, and I love going to the antique booths, and I love buying things at the antique booths. There's just something about seeing it and holding it that I like. And I just realized that you guys also got one of these. So should I hit it again, even though we just did it? I think I'll pass this time. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy these. Hey, sold a couple of pinballs, $8.94. I got another Enderman going out to, hey, it shows 204 left, but I actually found a few more the other day, which is another story for another day. So, hi Kevin and family, love watching your channels. Wanted you to know that you and a few others have inspired us to start reselling on eBay. I picked up my first lawnmower bag with frame at a yard sale on your advice. Sometimes I hate giving some advice because it's like, oh my goodness, I just told you to buy something really big. Hopefully you sell it. Would you do me a favor? If you're on Instagram, send me a message when you sell it. Or if you're not on Instagram, when you see it, when you sell it, leave me a message in the comments of a video. So we appreciate it. Maybe the Enderman will help get it moving out soon. Thanks for all the amazing content. Blessings to you and yours. So thank you so much. By the way, my last lawnmower bag I still have. Tons of watchers on it. I've lowered the price. My problem is I can't come up with the model number, and usually there's a tag on it. Tells you the model number, and there's no tag on the one I bought, unfortunately. But it's going to sell. You watch. Hey, last one of the day here. This one is going out to LaTanya. I'm a Commonwealth Picker fan. I wish my wife was too. I am currently doing some rearranging of my reseller office and said something is definitely missing. I know I need an Enderman. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for sharing and teaching. Be blessed. So, LaTanya, thank you very much. We appreciate it, and it's headed your way. All right, we will head back out there and show you a Homeschool Hustler store sale, and we will say goodbye from in here, and we can't wait to see you next time. Hey, we had a couple of sales out of the Homeschool Hustler store. This actually came from the Mount Plushmore sale, and I forgot to write it down, so I'll show you the clip in just a second on how much money we've made from that one sale. If you're new to this program, they should go over to the Commonwealth Picker channel and check out the Mount Plushmore on the playlist over there. Maybe I'll link it if I can remember. All right, we have Reagan with us, and those are some Hug-A-Bunches, and they come from Taco Bell. Can you tell us their names?
This is Gigglettes.
Gigglettes.
Hug-A-Bye.
Hug-A-Bye.
And Fluffer.
Fluffer. Reagan, those sold for $15 plus shipping. And you are going to get $1 to save, $1 to spend, and $1 to donate. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We don't get you in here during gymnastics as much as we like, but we're glad when you come and join us. Tell everybody goodbye.
Bye.